You ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Should we do it? Should we do it? Should we do it? Because I still want to have time to like see if we can connect it and play. Right. We has. Oh, that's bright, isn't it? There we go. We has the shiny new Quest 3. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh. You're right. Ta-da! Look at that. Look at that. It's like smaller. Quest 2. Quest 3. Look at that. Look at that. If I hold opposite hands. They feel identical. Except for the fact they don't have this annoying bit on top. So tiny, I know. I always did wonder why they had this there. Like, what was kind of the purpose of it? Never really understood. Apparently, none. It's like smoother and rounder as well. Did you get the kids edition? Yes, that is what I did. So yeah, you got your 2 controls. And there is our baby. With. It's got pretty pictures on it. Ta-da! Look! Look at that. Hang on. For comparison. That way around. Yeah. So for comparison. Look how much thinner it is. Look at that. It's so much thinner. It's like literally it's like it weighs so much less. And then I have a shiny box over here. Comes with a shiny box. I'm never oh there you go. I thought it was a openy one. I was like, I'm never going to get that out. Comes with a plug. I don't think this one came with a plug. And maybe the tiniest, shortest charger wire you've ever seen. Tiny charger wire. Tiny. And good off. I like your little plug. That has charger. Charger. And then it has like manuals, which we're not going to read because we don't read manuals. So I'm going to put the charger back in the box. I wonder if it comes, actually now that I think about it, I wonder if it comes with charge on it. Or if it's not going to turn on. These days, usually things come with charge on, don't they? So let's pull a little bit out. Ta-da! It's like shinier. So this can come off. There's like a little button inside. This can come off. See, it slides out. But I'm not going to do that because then I might not be able to get it back on. Oh no, I can't get it back on. It's right, it's back on. It's back on. It's back on. Yeah, there's one on either side. So I'm guessing that's to take it off. I'm going to assume to clean it. Remember that manual? Remember the manual? Just going to get my tiny manual. One moment, please. It's like a giant, like BFG and all that. I know how to do that. I know how to do that. And this is not helping. Take regular breaks. I don't want to. What's this manual? Ah, this is the one I want. Meow. Ta-da! So, pull battery tab out of control. Yeah, we did that. Hold power button down for 2 seconds to turn power on, 5 seconds to turn power off. Yeah, that's the same. Adjust back shot. Yeah, the same. Adjust up. Yeah, the same. Back adjust the same. Wireless charging pads. What? Oh! If you buy the dock. It can have a dock, a wireless charging dock. Yes. We don't have the dock. Audio jack, facial interface, power button, volume button, lens, spacing, wheel. That's what I'm looking for. Lens, spacing, wheel is number 9. You are the lens, spacing, wheel. So on the previous one, in here, the lenses, I don't know if you can see this, they move and then they move. So you like can adjust them according to like your eye space and stuff to make, and it changes like the blurriness, obviously, if you've got eye space in a different way. Whereas on this one, it looks like there's a wheel. So there's a little stupid ring light, it's a little spinny bit. And then it like moves them in here. So I don't know if you can see that. So look how close they are together now. And apart. And then close. Yes, this is my last one. This is the Meta Quest 2. It is the Meta Quest 3. So basically, this was released yesterday. So it's brand spanking new. Okay, so we'll be able to figure out the lens spacing once we have it on my head. Depth adjustment buttons. Oh, so that's for this bit. So that bit that I was like popping off is to change. Oh, my nails are too long, guys. Is to change where your head sits on, where it sits in front. Oh, so this can make it sit closer to your head or further away. So maybe like, I don't know if you have like a long face or something. But I'm just going to put those back in. I broke it. I did it again, guys. The basics, I can't reach properly because of my nails. Yes, good one. Okay, so personally, I think they should make them a bit more accessible because that's quite difficult to get to with my nails. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're done. Hopefully I don't need to touch it too much. Then we have the controllers. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. They're all the same, all the same, all the same, all the same, all the same. Okay, cool. So let's have a look and see if it has power. It's turning on. The it sounds silly, but the Meta sign is like 3D now. It wasn't in the last one, it was 2D in the last one. It's loading. I'm hoping it's come with a decent amount of battery so we could play straight away. Oh, well that's new. So it's got, you can literally see, right, I don't know how to explain this. So when you put this one on your head before, if you weren't in, you'd make a boundary, and that would be like your protected boundary. So if you walk to the edge of the boundary, it told you you're about to get to the edge of the boundary. Don't do that because obviously that's not safe. If you step out of the boundary, you activate kind of like the cameras at the front, and then you can see the room instead of what's inside the VR. But you kind of saw it in like a black and white fuzzy kind of thing. This one, you can literally see the room like in colour properly. Like it's kind of got like a film fuzz over it, but you can literally see the room. I can see all the colour and everything. And then right here in the middle of the screen is like your instructions. Whereas on this one before, when you set up the instructions, you were in the VR. So to constantly take it off your eyes, to like look at the stuff that you needed to do around. Like if you did it on the computer, to connect to the computer and stuff like that. Whereas this one, it's just a screen. So it's actually quite nice. Right, so I'm going to stick this on my head. But I do need to take my hair down because it sits like, obviously I can't put the headband on because of it. There we go. Beautiful down pony. Where are all my straps and stuff? So there's that one. And then where's that one? That's too much. Don't know how small I think my head is. Okay. Makes me nauseous. What do you play on it? Because it depends on what you play, whether you get nauseous on it. Like, I'm not even joking. It really does. Okay, so that's that. Ew. And then, where's my lens wheel? Basically, you need to pick the right distance so the, oh my god, when you put your hand in front of this, it makes your outside reality blur for a second. Right, I think now do. Right, it wants me to pull the doodahs off this, so I've done that. And then I can kind of almost see chat sometimes. So I've done that. I want to do a trigger, yeah. Oh, it's doing a full setup already. Oh, nice. Let's go. Hopefully, the plan is that I can get straight onto Beat Saber and connect it to the computer. Adjust the headset. Yeah, we've done all that. Turn the wheel at the bottom of your headset to adjust the lenses until this text is clear and comfortable to read. Yes, it is. I've already done that. Beautiful. My eyelashes are a bit long, guys. Choose how to connect to Wi-Fi. Connected! Success! We have success! Success. I think it's a little bit tight. My head is hurting. Stop hurting me. Okay, done. Okay, continue in the app. Look, can you see? Whenever you wear it, I was hoping that this new set wouldn't do it. Whenever you wear it and take it off, it leaves a red mark on your forehead. Where it like has to obviously put pressure there and put pressure there to hold it onto you because it's not held on. Apart from like this much, it always leaves a red mark. The fact that there's a red mark from that 2 seconds that I had it on. Yeah. Hey, okay. So I had to uninstall and reinstall the app to get the thingy Quest 3 pop up. Even though I updated it, but at least when I uninstalled and reinstalled, it kept all my previous information, so that's good. So continue. Yep, safety. It's giving me safety stuff now. Some privacy stuff. Can it share data? I don't want it to enable hand and body tracking. You can make it so that it can register your hands. So you don't need to use... Hey, stuff's happening. So you don't need to use the controllers all the time. You can like, it will recognize your hands and it will pinch for you and stuff. Before you start to explore, let's create a boundary. Okay, well, we don't want to create boundary. We want a stationary boundary. So if it's going to be the same as before, you can basically like draw a line around your room and then tell it how far it is. Or you can select a stationary boundary, which basically puts you like this. So if you're sitting down like this, or if you're like a wheelchair user, blah, blah, blah. We tend to use stationary boundaries all the time anyway. Or actually touch the floor, 1 second. And confirm. This is exactly the same as before. Confirm. Oh. Open the universal menu, press blah blah blah. Probably should have stayed in my hoodie. Paranoid now. Ooh, okay.
Discover apps, find friends, and explore.
Shh, she's talking to me. Right. Let's see if we can connect this air-linkly. Oh, it offers to just install stuff from your library like that you already had on the previous one. That's cute. So system quest link, enable the quest link. Are you ready, guys? Now if this crashes my computer and stream, that's that really. Enabling air link. Please, please, please work. Okay, it says connected and meets requirements. So, oh, okay, stuff's happening. Okay, so I'm in the whoa, guys. So far, I can't think how to explain this. So just go with what I'm saying. So when you first connect to it, to the computer, you get put in this big, endless white room that has like a white floor with like square lines on it and a ceiling that has like square lines on it. And then you look in any direction and it goes on forever. And then you have a menu that's in front of you here, a bar that's in front of you. Why is there a hair on my hand? A bar that's across here, and there's two like extra bits here. When entering this room on the Quest 2 with wirelessly, if you moved your head like this, it would tear the edges of the screen. So if you can imagine right now, my peripheral vision comes to say here-ish, I'm assuming, because I'm doing my hands out because I can't see because I'm in the VR, comes to about here-ish. If I was to move like this, the peripheral vision over here would tear the screen. You could literally see it go black and like jagged lines and everything. This is probably the smoothest I've ever seen the VR be, even when it wasn't connected to the computer. Like, this is insane. So let me turn on Beat Saber. Beat Saber is installed on my computer with Steam, so now it'll have to boot up Steam VR. Normally it would boot up the Oculus thingy as well, but it's already done that itself because we've been connecting to it. And then you sit here and you wait, and then it connects the two, and it puts it on the screen, and I can now see it in the game. So now I'm going to swap my screens, hopefully, and you should see Beat Saber. Can chat confirm that this is smooth? Like when I move around.
Yes, it is.
Where is the volume button on this thing? Are you volume? You are volume. Okay, cool. Need to turn that down for now. I'm testing the screen tear. There's no screen tear! So far though, this is like the clearest I've ever seen this game be. So, I'm going to do it on a boring level. And this was unplayable. Whoa, that's slow. This was unplayable the last time we tried. Like, as in, full on lagged. So if you guys can let me know how it goes to you. It's very hard to do it when I can't move my arms because I'll hit the table. And then I'm going to do something a bit silly in a minute, and I'm going to lean into a barrier. Might fail the level, but I need to see if it crashes it, because last time if you touch the barrier, it froze and lagged the whole thing. I'm going to start it again and lean in the barriers. Oh no, foul was on. Right, okay, cool. Shh. Hello. Might need to look at the screen could be lowered a bit, though mixed reality might fix that. Currently can't see a lot of the low notes. When we do the mixed reality, I'm gonna be all the way back here. So like the camera angle, like you'll see me in it, which means that the notes will stop at me, which will be here. Your view will start here. So you'll be looking at me. So you'll see all the notes. So at the moment, you can't see much of that. Obviously, I can see everything in there. But yeah, that part doesn't matter just yet because I haven't set up the angle yet. Sound and picture are good. Music might still be touched loud. Cool, we fixed that. So basically, I have never seen the Quest 2 work like that. That is like insane. Like insane. It like no matter what happens now, it's worth the money. Like that's it. It's done. It's worth the money. It could be wireless. Like even with the wire on the other one, it never worked like that. Like ever. It could be fully charged, plugged in, connected with a wire, everything. And that was the smoothest I've ever seen that game. And that's whilst this is wireless. Like, Finny, hashtag Finny endorses Quest 3. Finny does. Finny does endorse the Quest 3. But yeah, no, that's, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. So that means once I get the mixed reality done, the green screen and all that jazz, we can play VR games, guys. We can do Beat Saber. We can do Synth Rider. We can do horrors. Like, we can do them all. All. I'm well chuffed. I'm so chuffed. I'm so chuffed, guys. That is like amazing. That is amazing. I'm so happy.